October 29th at the Broadway Building Conference Center at St. Patrick Hospital, we are going to have a Diabetes Day, and this is something we do annually just to help folks living with diabetes and their family members get some information, some updates on what's going on with treatments, and probably most of all, some networking and support. So we will have speakers from 9 to noon. During that day, from 7 to 9 in the morning, we will have hemoglobin A1C measurements for $5, plus blood pressure, weight checks, and there's a health fair with exhibitors, a lot of pharmaceutical vendors who have products that patients might be interested in will be there. And then from noon to 2, at the end of the lectures, we're going to have another health fair, again with the A1Cs and the blood pressure and weight checks, plus cooking demonstrations every 30 minutes, exercise demonstrations, and we will have Ask an Expert sessions where you can sit down and talk with an endocrinologist and ask some questions, or sit with a diabetes educator, or sit with a dietitian. To give these patients some time just to really have some interaction and get their questions answered and get a lot of support.
Sure. So, Jennifer, is diabetes on the wane, or is it on the increase, or is it holding steady?
You know, it's still on the increase. We have seen obesity rates kind of level off a little bit, but it's still increasing. There's a recent report in 2014 that shows that 9.3% of the population has diabetes, and that's up a couple percentage points from the last time the report was out. We're also seeing that category of prediabetes, so folks that are at risk for type 2 diabetes, you know, is significantly higher. It's about 30% to 40% of the population is at risk right now currently.
Wow.
Yeah, it's that kind of that tsunami in healthcare right now. It's really something we've got to get a handle on and take care of and prevent in the first place if we can. And if we look at the cases of type 2 specifically, research shows probably 80% of those cases can be prevented with lifestyle.
Now, what's the most important thing? Is it diet? Is it exercise, or what?
Yeah, it's kind of all of the above. If you look at, the perfect storm for diabetes, or if we focus first on type 2, you're going to look at genetics. Did mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister have diabetes? And then, how much weight am I carrying, extra weight? Am I in a normal weight for my category? Am I carrying that 20, 30 extra pounds? And am I carrying it right around my abdomen or my belly? If I'm doing that, I'm at high risk, especially if I couple that with unfortunately, the typical American diet, which is high fat, high sodium, high carb, and exercise, basically being a couch potato. We're not really getting at least 150 minutes of exercise a day. We know exercise sensitizes the cells in the body to insulin, and insulin is the hormone that takes the glucose you eat or glucose you get from different areas and puts it into those cells to give you energy. And if your cells are not sensitized to insulin, you get it's a precursor or a risk for getting diabetes, along with having extra fat on the body. So it's kind of a combination. If folks can, lose weight or maintain a healthy weight and get at least 150 minutes of exercise and aim for a diet that's rich in fruits and vegetables, whole grains, more of the monounsaturated fats like olive oils, but not too much because fat is a dense source of calories.
Sure.
Kind of, aiming for that. We always tell folks half your plate from fruits and vegetables is the first model you want to have. We're still eating way too much meat in America, way too much saturated fat, which contributes to the risk for type 2 diabetes.
Okay. So how do we get a hold of your office to find out more about this?
Our number is 329-5781. So folks can certainly call us and ask for questions. We also have our website at montana.providence.org, and then they can just search for Diabetes Day, and it'll bring up information.